And good evening, hockey fans from Detroit, Michigan. This is Vengeance 2011's in a consolation game, fourth game of the CCM Motown tournament for Vengeance. Going through warm-ups right now in their white home jerseys, taking on the Ajax Pickering Raiders. Let's pan over to my right here. Raiders in their dark black jerseys with red trim. Going through warm-ups on my right. Minute 50 to go in warm-ups. This is game 4 of the tournament. Vengeance coming off a hard-fought 2-2 tie earlier today. So we are not at Buffalo Wild Wings Arena, fortunately. So we are at Hazel Park Arena on the other side of our hotel. We're about 10 minutes from each hotel in different directions. So action will be underway soon. Also a little bit different look here as we're right behind the benches on this rink. So your Rickety Bench Productions position report has me in the third row. There's only 3 rows of bleachers here behind the benches. As Coach Berkey comes sauntering on into the rink, I don't think he was ready for the early start as well, as he's just watching his team go through warm-ups here from the glass. So that's a different look as well. And we're going to be sitting right behind the bench. I'm right between both teams' benches. So once again, with the arrangement on this rink, ought to make for a little bit different experience here. Sitting right behind the teams as they'll be changing and talking. We'll probably get more audio than we want. So, Vengeance finishing up warm-ups here. 13 seconds to go. Once again, this is Game 4. CCM Motown tournament for Vengeance 2011's. This is a consolation game as Vengeance come into the game with a tournament record of 0-2-1. And every single game they were in. Just unable to pull them out. So we bounce over. I'm live again. So all right, Ryan. That's right. Keep your fingers crossed, Ryan. I mean, I tested it out. It was, barely 5 megabits, I think. So keep those fingers crossed. And we can hold it together here from Hazel Park Arena. So I'll also note we are on another Olympic sheet of ice just like this afternoon. There's tons of room behind the net and extra width. So I think there's just a few feet of extra length due to the extra depth in the trapezoid behind each net. But it's a big sheet of ice. So 2 Olympic rink games in a row here for Vengeance. They break the huddle. Raiders have broken the huddle. I'm expecting Max Leonard in net here tonight. Should be his turn. And I got the camera situation set up here as well. So I kind of goofed up this afternoon. Even though I was recording the game, I forgot to turn off the other camera. So I recorded the first 2 periods of this afternoon's game with my worst camera. It does not have as good of image stabilization. The whole footage looks so shaky. Then in the second intermission, I switched it because I finally realized what I was doing. The angle wasn't nearly as wide either. It just looked off to me. Finally realized it. So the third period looks really good. So once again, say hello in the comment section. We're back live after 2 games of offline broadcasts. We are live again, coming to you on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Rickety Bench Productions from mid-ice. We're right behind the benches here. Once again, this is going to be a little bit different look here. So, all right, here we go. Lucido's at mid-ice for the face-off. Barbish on the left wing, Mayer on the right wing. Lennon and Wodneski are your defensive pair. Raiders win the face-off far side. They chip one through the zone. They enter right wing. Lennon stopped that entry pass. It got into the slot. Lucido has to fight off his own player. It's out of the zone. Raiders going to come right back in. Action on the wing here. Lucido far side to Barbish. Barbish will gain the red line. Feels the pressure. Goes in. Almost clips the referee. Puck is behind the net far corner. Barbish, hard play over there. Lucido's also over there. So Barbish and Lucido trying to get that puck out. Mayer probably shouldn't overcommit there. All three forwards in the corner. Mayer's tied up. Can he get his stick on this puck? No. Raiders going to skate out with a 3-on-2, but Mayer's going to try to back check and even the numbers. Raiders left wing, they barely hold one in on the blue line, and they drop it down. Wojcicki, his exit clipped one of the Raiders, held it up in the neutral zone. Abel, Armstrong, Goldberg, all forwards have changed now. Wojcicki with a back checker coming. Wojcicki into the boards. Raiders forechecker fell real hard over there. Lennon, far side, just drops one ahead. Goldberg to Abel, couldn't hit him. Goldberg again, drops it in left side. Abel, first forechecker here. Abel into the corner hard. That ice looks a little wet back there behind the ring. Goldberg back out. Ulowitz has to drop one down. Armstrong will glove it down, but lost it in the corner. Raiders drop it far side. Abel was coming across. That's Robinson over there far side. I missed the defensive change. Robinson and Ulowitz, the defensive pair right now. Robinson and Ulowitz near side. Again near side, Armstrong through the neutral zone, bouncing to Abel. Abel looking to break out here right side. Abel shot right into the Raiders goalie for the save. 12-10 in the first period. Abel getting a good look from the right wing as he just turned the Jets on there in the neutral zone. Abel off, Fairman on to join Moore and Baru. Baru's taking this offensive zone face-off. Fairman's in the slot. This one comes back out of the zone as Ulowitz had no angle there down the blue line. So Ulowitz back to Robinson. Robinson to Baru. Baru waits. Sends one ahead for Fairman. Fairman gets boarded over there in front of the penalty box. Baru back to Robinson. Robinson angles one. Just missed Moore, but it's in the zone. Now forechecking. Raiders drop it right back out along the blue line. Robinson, good reach there to collect. Far side. That's past Baru. Raiders push one in. Robinson's got to go get it. Under 12 minutes here in the first. Robinson to Ulowitz near side. Ulowitz up ahead for Moore. Moore to out of the zone. That line's going to change. Fairman still out forechecking. So Lucido and Meissner are on. Fairman's coming off now. Mayer joins the fray here. So that was Ladigan. Ladigan and Tusek now the defensive pair. Meissner hustling over far side. Back checks, but no. Raiders are going to get that one out far side. Raiders enter right wing. Ladigan keeping pace for pace. Broke the puck free. Kicks it to himself. Ladigan coming around near side looking for an outlet. Ladigan. Mayer. Mayer out of the zone. Back across. Foreign offsides by the Raiders. So once again, this is Vengeance and Raiders. Game 4 of the Motown, CCM Motown tournament from Detroit. Lucido here at the near hash, just outside the Vengeance zone, for face-off, flanked by Mayer and Meissner. Raiders retreat in their own zone before dropping one near side. Tusek came in there late, a hit in front of the Vengeance bench. Coach Berkey likes that. Lucido, far side. Raiders rock it back up the mid-wall to the left wing. Raiders drop it down. It's circling around through the extra large trapezoid over there. Tusek just giving him fits over there in the corner. Lucido comes away with it. He's coming around near side, drops it ahead. That's Ladigan. Ladigan racing here near side. He's going to get pinched over there in front of the boards. Raiders coming the other way. Raiders enter left side, drop it down. Ladigan's got to go get this one. Ladigan near side. Bodies up trying to protect the puck. Poke check there, and Lucido just laying a couple of hits down there as well. Lucido's tied up. He's got a Raider tied up over there. Now Ladigan with a push in the back. Raiders, they drop on left of the nets, coming around to the right wing. That was Meissner engaging over there. Now Meissner far side. Meissner's got room. Drops on ahead for Barbish. Barbish gains the red line, chips it down. Left side chip and charge. Barbish, though, is the lone forechecker right now. Here comes Goldberg and able to join him. Raiders. Oh, don't get a lot on that one. Wojcicki, good choice, though. Couldn't pinch there. Now he's got to protect the back door on the rush here. Raiders come in from the right side. Into the slot. Lots of traffic. Just past Leonard. And coming around near side now. Lennon up the mid-wall. Raiders hold. And they drop it back down, but Lennon will grab it again on the mid-wall and skate it forward. Lennon out. Barbish, far side. Barbish in. Barbish tried to drop it into the middle. It's kept wide. Barbish down into the trapezoid. Abel's Got to pick this one up behind the net. Abel getting pressure but protecting the puck. Abel into the corner near side. Walks it back. Abel up to the wing, bringing it right around the middle. Abel into the middle. Oh, lots of traffic there. Abel goes down, still fighting for that puck. Now Barbish on the back check. That's Goldberg. Goldberg trying to exert some pressure here. Oh, that Raiders player falls forward over the blue line as they drop the puck in left side. Stretch pass here. Armstrong's got it. We're off and running now. Armstrong out ahead. Baru, fast break. Baru, left side. Backhander into the goalie. Puck is loose. Net is dislodged. That's going to be a stoppage. 8:48 in the first. Wild sequence there as Baru had came on, was sitting on the blue line waiting for that puck. They got it to him. He was knocked down from behind. Offensive zone face-off coming for Vengeance. Thank you to all my live viewers tuning in here. Everyone say hi in the comments section. We're finally, after 2 games of offline broadcast, coming to you live here from Detroit. Baru in here for the face-off with Armstrong and Moore, Ulowitz and Robinson. Action on the near corner. Armstrong on the wing. Armstrong's shot. That's deflected and goes wide left. Armstrong trying to retrieve that, but it's through the neutral zone. Robinson reaches out to get it, comes across for Ulowitz. Ulowitz, stretch pass and chipped into the zone by Moore. Now right side, Moore, the first forechecker. Moore into the corner. Good pursuit of that puck. 2 Raiders over there. Baru on the mid-wall. Baru still hesitating. Drops it ahead for Moore. Moore into the slot. Shot. Oh, I may have caught that. I don't think it caught the post. I didn't hear it. Or the Raiders goalie got a piece of it with his glove. It was just on the right edge of the net. So Raiders pick one up in the neutral zone. Moore with a takeaway. Moore comes the other way. Drops one ahead. Armstrong and Baru, 2 forecheckers here for Vengeance, coming up on 8 minutes in the first. Baru lays a hit there behind the net. Far side Raiders up the mid-wall. They got a guy streaking through. Tusick is on. He will collect this puck. It is icing. 7:51 in the first. Once again, happy to have any live viewers on here. Please say hi in the comments section if you're on Facebook or YouTube. I'll see them both. Love to know who's watching and where you're watching from. We're still not at the scheduled start time for this game. It's not supposed to start for 5 more minutes, and we are 7 minutes into this contest. So, Ladigan drops one to the right side. Lucido on a foot race here. Lucido, good hustle to get that puck deep, right corner. Raiders around far side. They hesitate before dropping it back to the near side now. Raiders near side. Stretch pass through the neutral zone. That one actually clipped Ladigan, so no icing. Ladigan keeping that Raider behind him. Ladigan's dropped into the boards as there was nobody on the puck. And the Raiders are able to chip one in as they centered one. They tip it past Leonard for the first score of the game. Raiders up 1-0 at 7:24 the first. A tough break there as there was a loose puck in the traffic zone. Raiders are able to center it and tip one in. So Abel, Meissner, Barbish are your forwards. Wadzensky, Lennon, defensive pair. Abel is able to send one airborne into the zone. It's actually an end-of-end puck coming to the Raiders goalie. He sheds it to his right, which is the far corner. Raiders out of the zone. Lennon controls, but he's got to wait for his team to get on sides. Barbish, good hustle, but they're still going to call him. That's tough. That's tough. That was so close. 7:09, stoppage of play. Face-off coming far hash just outside the Raiders zone. So Abel will take this face-off here, flanked by Meissner and Barbish. Abel wins the face-off. Lennon near side. Wadzensky. Wadzensky gains the red line. He will enter right side. Wadzensky waits, tries to drop it down the mid-wall. Abel came in there hard. Meissner puts one on net. That one comes across the crease as Vengeance are kind of overcommitted over there on the right side. So Lennon bodies up before clearing that puck near side to Wadzensky. First exit pass was hit. Second one, Barbish. Now they're going to get him for icing as Barbish hadn't quite hit the line. Icing on Vengeance, 6:38 in the first. Going back to the Vengeance zone for a defensive zone face-off. Goldberg, Baru, Moore will join Robinson and Ulowitz. Face-off to Leonard's left. Baru wins this face-off. Robinson coming around near side. Robinson out for Goldberg. Goldberg's going to push ahead here. Goldberg drags past one Raider. It's a shot low into the Raiders goalie for the save, but that's excellent. We just love getting pucks on net. Nice drag by Goldberg from the right wing into the slot. Got the shot on net. 6:26, offensive zone faceoff coming to the Raiders goalie's left. Baru in the circle here, Goldberg in the slot. Moore is over on the wing. This one comes into the corner. Moore kind of overshot that one. End of end puck to the corner. Raiders backhanded a stretch pass there through the neutral zone. That time, Robinson, nice job to push that puck through the zone. It was kicked back to him. Ulowitz has to tap it back to Robinson. Robinson to Baru. Baru was running before he even had that puck. So Baru through the neutral zone. Goldberg centering. Moore back checked over there. Puck goes loose into the corner. Moore still hustling for it. Moore bodies up. They go flying into the corner. Moore back out. Robinson, deep shot. That's blocked. Puck is loose in the slot. Baru, that shot's blocked. Puck goes down into the far corner. Moore races over to tack it. Raiders drop it down. Raiders coming around right side now, under 6 minutes in the first. Stretch pass, it's out of the zone. Baru is really deep here. Baru's back on sides. Puck enters and exits on the left side over there. So Ulowitz controls again, far side. Ulowitz for Moore. Moore chips it in. Mayer is on. Lucido is on to join Armstrong. Armstrong first forechecker. He chases around far side. Now Raiders coming back around near side. Armstrong just giving him fits over there. Terrific forecheck as Lucido comes in to dislodge that Raider from the puck. Once again, all three Vengeance forwards over here trying to get this puck for Armstrong. Comes away with it. Armstrong hesitates. Goes back to the corner. Armstrong trying to protect the puck, but he's back checked. And this one comes into the neutral zone. Right in front of us here. Raiders drop it down past Tusek. Ladigan. Far side as Raiders are making a change. Ladigan stretch pass to Lucido. Lucido drops it down before taking a hit in the far side. Under 5 minutes to play in the first. Mayer is going to be the first forechecker here. This ball, puck up the mid-wall. Tusek's got a steal. Tusek can't get a lot on that shot. Saved by the Raiders goalie. Mayer, Lucido back out to the wing. Ladigan had to quickly get rid of that one. It bounces over to the right wing. Raiders try to move one through the neutral zone. Tusek back for Ladigan. Ladigan to Lucido. Lucido chips it forward. Mayer will pick it up left side with Raiders all around him. Mayer gets that one checked into the corner. Lucido dropped it into the corner, just avoided a really tough hit. He just sideswiped him there. Ladigan across for Tusek. Tusek with some room. Tusek far side. Great movement there. That's Fairman who's fresh on here. Fairman into the slot. Still moving across. Too much traffic there, though. So Fairman's the lone forechecker as the rest of the Vengeance were changing. So Fairman bodies up that Raiders player, just clears him off the puck. That allows Abel to come through. Abel's shot blocked. Fairman's got it. That shot's also blocked. Fairman into the corner. Fairman looking for somebody to get rid of this puck wet. Abel comes across. Abel fighting for it. Raiders will skate this one down. Raiders, left side, they drop it down. Puck coming around far side. Lennon bodying up, but Raiders undercut him. Wazensky near side, getting rid of it to Abel. Abel running into some, that was Meissner, just trucked a Raider as Meissner lays another hit over there trying to dislodge that puck. Action on the left wing here. Abel across for Lennon. Lennon skating one forward here. Lennon with Fairman on his left. Fairman left side. He will enter and drop it down. So Fairman's coming off for a change. Abel first forechecker out there. Barbish on for Fairman. Far side Raiders will skate one out. 3:10 to play in the first. Raiders up to the slot. Back check by Barbish. Picked back up though and dropped left side by the Raiders. Into the corner. Wazensky around. Barbish has to play this one on the mid-wall. Barbish, good check over there. Lennon coming back near side now. Now Lennon right up the middle. He's got Barbish on his left. Lennon right side, looking for an angle here. Lennon, that puck got loose behind the slot. And Barbish. Wazensky's going to walk the blue line here, let go of a slapper. Low shot, sent back out hard by the Raiders goalie to the right side. Lennon drops one down for Barbish into the slot, into the trapezoid. Barbish lays a hit over there. Puck over on the mid-wall. Lennon was changing, so Wazensky's the lone defenseman until Robinson comes back out as well. Raiders do not have numbers. They just drop one back mysteriously, but then Goldberg's exit is blocked deep into the zone, so Robinson has to send it far side for Wazensky. He's looking to stretch pass over to Goldberg. Goldberg's off and running now. Goldberg's got to collect this puck on the right wing. Goldberg's shot deflected high into the net and behind the net. 2:11 to play in the first. So we're finally past the scheduled start time for this game, and we're almost done with the first period, so we were well ahead of schedule here. Please say hi in the comments section. I'd love to know who's watching, where you're watching from. Baru is going to take this offensive zone faceoff with Moore on the wing. Goldberg's in the slot. Ulowitz and Robinson, the defensive pair, is face-off to the Raiders goalie's left. Puck is down. Baru wins it. Ulowitz across for Robinson. Robinson drops one down into the corner. Raiders chip it right side. Moore finishes his hit over there, but it's out of the zone. Vengeance have to clear. Moore was very deep. Ulowitz across. Robinson's stretch pass blocked. Ulowitz retreats to get it. Ulowitz dangerously was moving towards his own slot, but now that's Moore. Chases one deep here. Moore looking to center. Moore coming all the way around. Still protecting the puck. Gonna run into the referee over there. Baru. Back out to the point. Robinson. Let go of a shot. That's deflected. Got behind the net. End over end puck over there. Moore. Great move there. That shot came right across. And it's out of the zone as Baru had no angle there. So Robinson, Ulowitz. Ulowitz near side. Goldberg just chips it forward. And Raiders will enter the zone right at the point into the slot. They're kept off though by Ulowitz. There's a shot behind the net. Robinson, nice job getting that puck free. Up the mid-wall, it's out of the zone. Armstrong picks it up. Armstrong, Mayer, 2-on-2 rush. Armstrong from the wing. It's a shot, no, just got deflected wide into the corner. Mayer's got it. Mayer looking for Lucido, who's just coming on here. Mayer walks the blue line here. Pass another Raider. Mayer moving left, drops it. It's a deep shot by Robinson, came right back to him. Robinson shovels one wide right. Now, Lucido and Mayer working over there. Lucido up to the wing. Robinson chip. Pinched on that one, but it's kicked wide by the Raiders for an icing. So 32 seconds to play in the period. Vengeance down a goal, looking at an offensive zone faceoff after the icing call. Yeah, happy to have all live viewers tuning in here on Facebook and YouTube. Please say hi in the comments. We got Barbish, Baru, Abel, Wozneski, and Lennon. So Raiders near side, stretch pass through the zone. They had a guy streaking deep there. Now Lennon chips his puck away. Baru will engage in the corner. Baru and Lennon were laying hits over there. This one back out to the point. 13 seconds to play in the period. Raiders from the corner looking to center. That's blocked back out. Lennon can just buy a little bit of time here. Abel, far side. He took a sideways hit there. And time's going to run out on the first period. So, okay, we've played one. So time for some sponsorship shout-outs here in the first intermission. So here are the Stanley Cup level sponsors for the Vengeance 2011 program. Thank you to all our corporate sponsors. Really, really appreciate the support. And take these down and we'll take a look at the Hat Trick Club level sponsors again for 2011 Vengeance. Genuinely appreciated. As we're getting ready to start second period, we'll get a look here because we're not normally right behind the bench, but we get a terrific angle here to see what the team's doing here. Berkey using a whiteboard here for some coaching. So let's go, buzz. All right, here we go, getting ready to start second period. 14 minutes on the clock. Okay, Reed's grandma's on YouTube this time. All right, Lucido's at mid-ice for the face-off. Barbish on the left wing. That's Mayer on the right wing. Legzinski and Lennon are the defensive pair. Leonard is in net on my right. Action in the Raiders zone, back out. So Legzinski waits for his teammates to get on sides and then chips one down left side. Two Raiders over there. Barbish on the forecheck. Now Lucido attacking here. This puck's coming all the way around. Raiders catch it on the mid-wall and they center one. Through the neutral zone, they will enter left side. Their entry pass, or centering pass, kept wide by Lennon. Then two defensemen for Vengeance laying a hit over there. Now puck coming up the mid-wall. Raiders chase it up the mid-wall and back to the point. They drop one through. That one's wide right of Leonard into the far corner. Lennon lays a hit over there on the far side. Lucido over for Wozneski. Wozneski's a little bit of room here. He shovels one out of the zone. Oh, they're going to get Barbish. He caught that puck out of the air. Terrific hand-eye coordination, but it was above his shoulder, so high sticking call here, 13-12 in the second. Both teams making changes. So Abel will take this defensive zone faceoff with Armstrong, Goldberg, Ladigan, and Tusa. So this one's overshot by the Raiders off the faceoff, so Goldberg will skate one out here. Goldberg near side, drops it down the left side. So chip in charge for the Vengeance, as Abel was the first one to the puck, but he paid the price as he got hit into the boards hard. This puck coming up the mid-wall. Ladigan pinches and can't quite hold it on the blue line as Raiders will push out left side now. Tusick, first one to it there. Tusick goes down over there on the boards. Puck is still over there near the blue line. There's a battle for it. Goldberg gets it into the neutral zone. Raiders retreat a little bit into their own zone. Now Abel's first forechecker here. Raiders coming around near side. Someone's coming into the neutral zone. Ladigan keeps it out of the zone and across Abel. Past one Raider, he's tripped and a call coming. So Abel in the neutral zone draws a penalty, 12:25 in the second. Vengeance going on the Barbish landscaping power play. I'll have to talk to Ken about whether he wants to run any sweepstakes. Like, if Vengeance score a goal on the Barbish landscaping power play, then all Barbish landscaping customers get a free mulch bag or something. We'll come up with something. Marketing has never been my forte, as Baru walks up the mid-wall to Ulowitz. Ulowitz will go across. Robinson gets pressured here and drops it down. Barbish from the corner. Back out. Baru, Robinson missed the pass over there. He's retreating. Robinson comes across for Ulowitz, and Vengeance will lead another breakout here. Ulowitz comes across. Ulowitz stretch pass. Lucido straight ahead. Lucido, Baru's shot blocked. Gets deep. Barbish comes across. Barbish in the corner. Baru in the trapezoid. He'll walk it up from the corner and back out. Robinson will let go of a shot. It's wide left. Vengeance, we're looking for a deflection here. Ulowitz came in there real deep, dropped it down. Puck is over on the wing. Ulowitz, nice reach there. Ulowitz right side. He waits in the corner, drops it back up the mid-wall. Baru walks this one in from the right side. He's undercut by the Raiders. They don't get much on the entry, though, or the exit pass. So Baru is still fighting for this puck. This time, Raiders will skate one out here near side. And they drop one across, but Ulowitz bit on that one. And the Raiders are forced to drop one down. Abel and Armstrong are on as Robinson is over in the far corner. Raiders are making a change, so Robinson will skate one ahead here. That one stopped right at the blue line. Armstrong comes across. Armstrong ahead for Abel. Abel past one Raider and into the zone right side. Abel. That shot's deflected. Moore right in front of the net. Just saved by the goalie. Armstrong to Lennon. Lennon left wing across right wing. That's Tusa. Oh, that was Ulowitz. That was Ulowitz over there in the right wing with a deep shot. Glove save by the Raiders goalie. 10:43 in the second. Vengeance on the attack. Just keep dropping pucks on net, boys. All right, Abel with Armstrong and Moore. Lennon and Wisniewski. Armstrong's backhander came right across the crease. Abel hustles over to play it in the corner. Armstrong still over there. So Wisniewski, right side, Moore drops it down. Armstrong and Moore. Armstrong battling up the corner. Abel's got it. Abel waits, comes across Abel, drops one on net. It's shed to the Raiders goalie's right. Lennon pinches in big time, drop that puck down. Armstrong waits for the hit in the corner. Moore also receives a hit. Abel trying to undercut here. Lost the puck though. Raiders up the mid-wall far side, and they will angle one through as we got a delayed penalty coming up here. So Moore was trying to lay a big hit there in the neutral zone. Just clipped him though, and so we'll get a tripping call here. Vengeance going on the PK at 9:55 in the second. Your PK line is going to be Lucido, Mayer, Lennon, and Wisniewski. Lucido to Lennon. Lennon, Wisniewski, far side, around the boards, up the mid-wall, to the left wing. Raiders, D to D, now right wing. And back to the point. Raiders set up their umbrella power play here. Now left wing, they walk one in. Hard shot, that one's saved by Leonard. Lucido trying to get one out. He goes airborne. Oh, he got Mayer streaking right side. He's got one man to beat. Mayer from the wing puts a deep one, a tight angle. Mayer chasing back across. This one stretched through the neutral zone. Raiders are coming out right side here on their backhand. They will put one in the air and right into the glove of Leonard. 9:18 to play in the second. 54 more seconds on the penalty kill. Ulowitz and Robinson will come in as defensemen. Abel and Barbish will come on as forwards. That's your PK line now. Defensive zone faceoff coming to Leonard's left. Abel will come into the circle for the faceoff. Abel wins the faceoff into the corner. Ulowitz has to get rid of it quickly. Puck was still over there, though. Ulowitz up to the right side. Raiders hold the blue line. They drop it down. Ulowitz in the corner has to send it into the trapezoid. Robinson's over there. Robinson up the mid-wall for Abel. Abel just scoops one out of the zone. It's controlled right at the red line by the Raiders. They walk it back a little bit and then drop one on the dasher right in front of their own bench. They will enter right side, barely on sides. Scoop back out. Now Barbish going to pick this one up left side. Barbish waits for the hit, sideswiped it. Abel now on the forecheck. Abel, great back check there, but 3 Raiders over there, so too much traffic for Abel to cleanly come away with that puck. Barbish chips that pass. Ulowitz chips it towards the blue line. It's not out, though. Abel controls. Abel with 8 more seconds before Vengeance back at full strength. Abel drops one into the zone. And Fairman is on as a forechecker here. Fairman chases his puck far side as Moore is now on. And oh my goodness. All right, they're going to get... I know, that was a very late call there on the... Fairman going to the box here for I think it's a boarding call. So Vengeance going on the PK again here, 8:16 in the second. Fairman in the box for a minute and a half. Mayer, Lucido, Ladigan, and Tusek. Lucido barely into the circle before that puck was dropped. Ladigan, watch that puck go back out. Left side, hard shot. Lots of action, collision there as we got a couple of bodies down here as one of the Raiders players is down here on the corner. So we got injury time out here, 8:04 in the second. That player is up now and coming to the bench, so. All right, face-off coming up here. Near hash, just outside the Vengeance zone. Lucido with Mayer, Ladigan, and Tusek. 1:19 left on the penalty kill. Ladigan off the dasher here. Raiders drop one ahead. They enter right side. They drop it down. Puck coming around far side. Tusek engages in the far corner. Raiders overshot the puck there. Nobody knew where it was for a second. Now Raiders from the left wing down to the mid-wall, left side. Centering pass. Airborne now. Held in on the right wing now. Vengeance really packing in the defense here as Lucido comes out the challenge. D to D here by Raiders. They go now left wing. Here's a shot. That was gloved by Leonard. 7:30 to play in the second. 45 more seconds on the penalty kill. All right, Lucido will take this defensive zone face-off. Robinson and Lennon are the Wisniewski and Lennon, defensive pair. Raiders, low shot, saved by Leonard, out to the right. Now, left wing. Raiders leave one over here. Left wing, there's a shot. That one Never made it to Leonard. I think it was blocked. Behind the net. Centering pass by the Raiders. Broken up by Lucido and kicked out of the zone. It's going to be an icing. Barely an icing call here at 6:57. 12 more seconds before Fairman's out of the box. Defensive zone face-off coming here for vengeance. Lennon and Wodzinski will stay on. Abel and Moore will come on as forwards. Abel will take this defensive zone face-off to Leonard's left. This puck comes over to the near wall. It's dropped down by Lennon. Wodzinski sends it around far side. Abel trying to get it out of the zone. They both collide over there on the far wall. 3 Raiders over there. Raiders to the point, walking it to the right wing. Raiders go down. Moore keeping pace with him. Lennon took a stab at that one as well. Fairman, who's in, out of the box, engages right away, gets that puck out of the zone. Abel forechecking. Raiders go far side. Raiders enter the zone, barely on sides over there. Wodzinski, good play over there. Armstrong is on. Lennon battling over there, centering pass, splits the Raiders, and they get it at the point and drop it down left side. Abel, first one to it in the corner, that puck goes airborne. It's under. Abel had that puck right under him. Centering pass, past everybody. Now we got a foot race. This puck's coming around near side. Moore, really skating hard now. He's the first forechecker. Moore still battling for that puck. Moore's backhander, saved by the goalie. Goalie's way out of the crease and doesn't have his stick. Puck over to the far side. Goldberg drops it. Deep shot. No. Okay, they're going to call offsides there as Wodzinski's shot, slapper from the blue line. They're going to say that got over the line when he hit it. And very close. 5:50 in the second. Baru, Armstrong, Goldberg, Robinson, and Ulowitz out there for vengeance. Baru taking this face off far hash just outside the Raiders zone. Ulowitz comes up with this puck, sends one in there, casually gloved out of the air by the Raiders goalie. That is a big goalie. That's going to result in an offensive zone face-off to the Raiders goalie's left. Baru in the circle, Goldberg in the slot, Armstrong off the shoulder here. Goldberg back to the point, Robinson. Shot that's deflected out into the corner. Baru was in a ton of traffic there. Goldberg has it in the trapezoid, looking to center. Tried to leave it ahead for Armstrong, but it's kicked back out. Raiders centering pass through the neutral zone, and they find their man now on the right wing. Raiders back up to the middle. Ulowitz still battling for that puck. Puck is deep in the corner. Ulowitz head for Baru. Baru tried to exit one. Stolen by the Raiders. Falling down, they get a shot off, and that puck goes up into the netting as it went back out to the corner. So 5:08 to play in the second. Tusick and Ladigan come on as a defensive pair. Barbish, Lucido, Mayer will come on as forwards. Defensive zone face-off to Leonard's right coming up. Lucido into the circle. Ties up on this face-off as Raiders centering, nobody there. So Ladigan has to hustle across here and pick up this puck. Ladigan battling for it in the corner, comes out. Barbish out ahead for Mayer. Mayer will lead the rush right side. He enters. Barbish streaking through the middle. Mayer's shot deflected and into the netting and out of play. Look out, spectators. It's raining pucks over there on the far end. 4:49 in the second. Offensive zone face-off coming here to the Raiders goalie's left. Lucido will take this face-off with Mayer in the slot. Barbish off of Lucido's shoulder, so he's not quite on the wing. This one actually came over to the wing. Raiders drop it down, but they don't get a lot on it. Barbish got his stick in there. Raiders back out to the far corner. Raiders from the mid-wall, they center one, and now they're on the far side. Raiders chip the puck deep. It's in the trapezoid. Mayer, the Raider coming. He avoids the hit. Lucido out. Ladigan was the first guy ahead. Ladigan got a piece of that one, but Raiders will circle back around. Tusick got a piece of it as well, but Raiders have the puck deep. They got a guy in the middle. Raiders into the corner, back out, up the mid-wall. They pinch a little bit and send one behind the net now, right side, 4:12 to play in the second. Ladigan just ready for the hit there as he went into the boards hard. Tusick behind the net. Tusick, far side, stretch pass. Lucido couldn't exit the zone. This time Ladigan has to drop it around. Lucido will pick this puck up as Raiders are making a change. Lucido, that's a low hit too. No call there. That went right in front of the Vengeance bench. My goodness. All right, Lucido's down here in front of the Vengeance benches. That was a very low hit there, so. All right, we get an injury timeout here, 3:49 in the second. Vengeance down 1-0. Nick is up. He's in a lot of pain. He's up. He's coming to the bench. So, injury timeout finishing up here as all right, we're getting ready to resume here. 3:49 in the second. Abel, Meissner, Fairman, Wodzinski, and Lennon come out here for Vengeance. Face off far hash just outside the Raiders zone. Abel will take this face off. As this one's back out for Wodzinski. Ping pongs into the zone. Abel drops it forward. Fairman, go get this one on the far side. Fairman drops it down for Abel. Abel coming around here. Abel waits. Drops it ahead. Fairman's got it now behind the net. Now Fairman battling. Can't get his stick down. Abel will come away with it. Abel still protecting the puck. Abel left side. Abel looking for an outlet here. Abel. Got Fairman in the corner. Abel down for Fairman. Fairman's got to scoot through here. Abel Fairman behind the net, chases it all the way around to the corner and feathers one out for Wodzinski's deep shot. Meissner now battling for it in the corner. Fairman comes away with that one in the corner. No, he lost it over there. Still battling. Meissner now chasing around near side. Raiders to the mid-wall and out through the neutral zone. Wodzinski back for Lennon. Lennon out ahead. Abel. He's got Meissner and Fairman out ahead of him. Abel left side. He enters the wing. Abel moving through traffic. Meissner will pick it up over to the wall. Meissner's checked off that puck. No, Meissner still has it. Brings it across. Wodzinski tried to hold the zone, and he cannot. That one's coming out. Fairman and Lennon back here chasing. Oh, overshot the puck. Wodzinski circling around. Both teams are going to change. Baru, Moore. Baru, I don't know about that offsides. Stopped here at 2:27 in the second. All right, Baru, Moore, Armstrong, Ulowitz, Robinson out there for Vengeance. Baru's face-off controlled by the Raiders. They go D-to-D near side and then stretch one through the zone. Nobody touched it. That's going to be icing. 2:19 on the clock. We're headed to the Raiders zone for a face-off. All right, face-off coming here to the Raiders goalie's right. Baru coming into the circle. Armstrong on the wing. Moore in the slot. Robinson and Ulowitz wait at the blue line. This one, Armstrong, low shot. Saved by the Raiders goalie out to the left as we're looking at it. Baru back for Robinson. Robinson just tried to push one through. Robinson holds on the blue line. He's moving across. Robinson moving right. Backhander. Oh, Baru was over there, ready for the tip-in. So Moore picks this up in the corner. Takes a big hit over there. Puck coming around far side. Wodzinski, who's really pinched in there far. Battling for that puck. This puck is still loose in the soft spot there. It's dropped back down. Moore coming across. Moore's going to chase one back down into the corner. Moore gets chipped off that puck. Raiders try to exit. Doesn't go anywhere, so they send it around far side where they got a guy over there in the far wing with some room. Raiders chip one through the neutral zone. They don't get a lot on it. Ulowitz coming the other way. Drops it ahead for Armstrong. Ulowitz has it back. Ulowitz into the slot. Here's a high shot. Glove down into the corner. Moore drops one back out. Robinson. Moore is on a long shift here. He's looking a little tired. Over here in the mid-wall. Moore chases one down. Moore gets undercut by one of the Raiders players. Now Armstrong shovels one into the slot. Controlled by the Raiders. Armstrong, the lone forechecker now. This one nicely held in by Ulowitz there at the blue line, and he will hold one in again. Chips one forward. Goldberg into the corner. Goldberg's got Mayer. Goldberg, Mayer, no. Robinson's shot, no, too much traffic in front of the net. Action over on the left side. Raiders get it out of the zone. No, Zensky, that was Robinson that held the blue line. Is back out to Ulowitz. Goldberg, here come the Vengeance again. Oh, that one's chipped away. Vengeance have a guy streaking through here. Vengeance in a one-on-one with Tusik. Here's a shot, gloved out of the air by Leonard with 37 seconds to play in the period. So once again, Vengeance controlling the offensive possession there again, getting a couple of looks on net. Trying to even this up, but we're looking at a defensive zone faceoff right now. Barbish, Fairman, and can't see who the center is. That's Mayer taking this faceoff. Ladigan and Tusik, defensive pair. Barbish drops one ahead for Mayer. Mayer left side. Mayer hit from behind as he's going towards the net, undercut by one of the Raiders. Mayer out to the corner. Fairman controls, back for Tusik, wrister, that one gets behind the net. Raiders drop it back across, now Fairman playing in the corner. Tusik drops it down, Fairman's got it, trying to move it back in, 2 Raiders over there. Tusik, let's go with another shot, that clipped one of the Raiders at point blank range. Fairman trying to drop it down into the corner. Now nobody over here on this side for the Raiders, and time runs out on the period, so heading into the second intermission. Vengeance down a goal. Once again, thank you all the live viewers tuning in here. So, all right. Vengeance down a goal here to the Ajax Pickering Red Raiders. Five personnel coaching staff for the Raiders, as I'll note too. So this is quite a production over here. As we have Berkey again, talking the talk here. As we have 14 minutes on the clock here for the third period. So we will quickly do the sponsors again, as they deserve all the shout outs they can get here. Here's your Stanley Cup level sponsors for Vengeance. Now your hat trick club level sponsors for Vengeance. Julie Armstrong will have to work on some copy that I can read too, because I don't really know what to say now, except that these are our sponsors and thank you very much. All right, Leonard heads to net on my left. Vengeance is going to be going left to right as we're looking at it. Abel's at mid-ice, flanked by Barbish and Mayer. Wadzensky and Lennon, the defensive pair. Abel's face-off controlled by the Raiders. They drop it off the dasher far side. Lennon, good engagement there to clear that puck. Centers it in front of the net here, Wadzensky and Mayer. Mayer is off and running here, right side. Mayer trying to get an edge. Mayer meets the contact, still chasing this puck deep. Mayer centering. Barbish can't get a shot on net. Puck is still loose. It kicks out to the far corner. So Vengeance on the attack here in the opening minute. All right, that puck went airborne and caught the rafters. That's a stoppage. 13:34 in the third. Vengeance going to make a quick line change here. Armstrong, Goldberg, Lucido. Happy to see Lucido back on the ice upright. Lucido will take this offensive zone faceoff to the Raiders goalie's right. Armstrong's in the slot. Goldberg's over on the wing. Lucido's faceoff. It's chased deep. Oh, Goldberg took a nice stab at that one. Couldn't come up with it, though. Raiders skate one out. They enter right wing. Raiders center across. That's broken up, but they got a guy over here on the left side. There's a shot, and it catches the top end of the net. So Raiders centering pass ended up with one of their players on the left wing, and they're able to put it in. They take the 2-0 lead at 13:21. All right, Baru, Moore. All right, Abel, Barbish, Mayer out there now as forwards with Ulowitz and Robinson. So Abel at mid-ice here. This puck comes right in front of the Vengeance bench. Ulowitz catches it, drops it down into the neutral or into the slot here. Barbish good attack. Abel's got it behind the net. Abel coming around far side, back out. Robinson, they'll load up a shot here. That one's deflected high. It's coming back out. This puck into the neutral zone, into the Vengeance zone. Robinson's got a forechecker all over him here. Robinson sends it back up the mid wall. Raiders will hold on the blue line and drop it down into the far corner. Abel comes away with this puck behind the net, surveying here. Abel has to drop it back for Robinson. Robinson now with a lot of room. Robinson up, out of the zone. Raiders have to clear. Raiders circle around on that near side. They try to chip it in, but Robinson, good stick work there. Robinson's going to push it forward. Robinson in, has got Abel in the slot. Robinson to Abel. Abel shot, just saved by the Raiders goalie. Oh, good look there. Barbish dropped the puck deep before taking a hit. Barug attacked nicely, but Raiders get it out of the zone. Robinson controls and then chips it down, and it's going to be icing. So, oh, what a look there for Abel streaking through the middle. Just on the right side of the slot, but that was saved, blocker save by the Raiders goalie. So, defensive zone faceoff coming up after the icing. 12-11 to play. Baru, Fairman, Moore, Tusick, and Ladigan. Baru's face-off into the corner. Tusick's got to be the first one to it. He will drop it around. Ladigan far side. Ladigan shovels one ahead for Moore. Moore out ahead for Baru. Baru into the neutral zone. No, that's held in. Right at the blue line. Baru this time has it out. Fairman's going to chip one ahead. No, that puck is staying there. Fairman's still battling for it here right in front of the net. They both go into the boards hard. And the puck's dropped into the vengeance zone. Ladigan has it with some room far side. Ladigan chips one airborne. It's out of the zone. But Raiders coming back across. Fairman lays a hit over there and stops that puck progress before his teammates can get it. Baru back across for Tusick. Tusick far near side. Tusick moving into the middle. Tusick chasing the puck wide right. He's checked off of the puck there. Back up to the mid-wall. Fairman can't hold the blue line. Now he's got a foot race here. Fairman on his horse to go gather that puck. Fairman across for Ladigan. Ladigan has to chase it deep. Ladigan around. Fairman's chasing this one up the mid-wall now. Raiders drop it back down. Ladigan will get it. Oh, Ladigan goes down deep in the zone. Puck rolls up the slot. Shot, save, rebound in by the Raiders. So 11:01 in the third. Raiders take the 3-0 lead. They're threatening to break this one wide open. Oh, get one. So, face-off coming here at mid-ice. Lacido, Meissner, Armstrong, Wojzenski, and Lennon. Lacido's face-off as he is just getting pushed. Lacido's still tied up with one of the Raiders players. Puck drops into the Raiders zone. Armstrong first forechecker, under 11 minutes to play. Raiders from the mid-wall. They don't get an initial entry. Now a stretch pass across. They enter right side. They come across. Raiders, left side of the slot. The shot deflected off the back window. Lennon over into the corner, chasing that puck out. Lacido's got it. Far side, Lacido out ahead. It's into the neutral zone, forcing the Raiders to clear. They have to chase one deep. Armstrong, the forechecker, 10.5 minutes to play. Armstrong, good forecheck there, giving that Raiders defenseman all they can handle. They chip it across. Here comes Goldberg as forechecker on this side. Raiders up to the mid-wall. Wojzenski pinches, drops it ahead for Goldberg. Goldberg tried to drag through. Puck is still on the mid-wall before it leaks into the middle. Mayer, who's on, immediately plays that puck. Wojzenski took a stab at it, but Raiders will enter now. Deep shot, gloved by Leonard and controlled at 10:07 in the third. So, all right, your line is going to be Robinson and Ulowitz as a defensive pair. Abel, Goldberg, Mayer are your forwards. Face off to Leonard's left. This puck out to the wing. Mayer took a stab at it, but it's into the corner. Ulowitz gets boarded over there. Puck is still over there as Abel came through and took one on the chin. Deep shot. Leonard stops that once behind the net. Ulowitz out ahead for Robinson. Robinson up the mid-wall. Raiders chip it back down. Ulowitz keeps it over on this side. Oh, he drops one down for Robinson. Robinson picks it up behind the net. Out for Mayer. Mayer got it out towards the blue line. It's held back in by the Raiders. So Robinson coming back around. Robinson, Ulowitz behind the net, coming around near side now. Ulowitz will go airborne into the neutral zone. An end-over-end puck. It will be icing. 9:28, 9:27 to play. We're going back to the vengeance zone for a defensive zone face-off. Baru, Barbish, and Fairman will come on as forwards to join Tusick and Lennon. Baru will take this defensive zone face-off to Leonard's right. So Baru, Tusick across Lennon. Lennon has Fairman on the far wing. Fairman far wing will skate this one out. Fairman leading the rush here, gains the red line, and he's moving across. When just walked the blue line, no on offsides. Tusick got a piece of it. Lennon, near side, stretches one. Baru. Coming around, Baru. Drops one into the zone. Raiders drop it right back. So Barbish has to get on sides. Fairman kicks it back for Tusick. Tusick drops one into the zone. So Barbish and Fairman are the forecheckers here as Baru was tied up behind the play. Raiders get one out of the zone. Tusick didn't see the back-checking Raider there. Tusick across Lennon. Moore is on. Fairman far side. That one gets past him. Raiders have to chase this one deep. Moore the first forechecker. Fairman coming off. Armstrong coming on. Vengeance defensemen were in a change, and they're able to center one across for an easy tap in that time. 8:29 to play. Raiders take the 4-0 lead. All right, Wodzinski and Ulowitz will be the defensive pair here. Armstrong, Moore, Abel are the forwards. Abel's face-off at mid-ice. Chipped far side. Mayer will pick it up left wing. He enters. He's going to try to get one across as Armstrong was streaking in the zone. Mayer behind the net. Mayer centers back across for Wodzinski. Wodzinski walks one's in. Let's go with a shot. That one's saved by the Raiders goalie. Moore picks it off behind the net. Moore, Armstrong boarded over there. Moore trying to come away with this puck. Moore now battling forward. Armstrong's got it behind the net. Armstrong coming around far side. Ulowitz pinched in there, and the puck drops back down. Raiders have it. They bring it around right side now, under 8 minutes to play. Up the mid-wall here as Moore lays a big hit and kept that puck over there. So Vengeance trying to make something happen here with bodies flying around. Here's Abel centering pass. That one's right in front of the net and saved by the Raiders goalie. So 7:40 stoppage of play. Offensive zone face-off coming up here. New lines coming on. Baru, Mayer, Goldberg will be the forwards. Lennon and Ladigan, the defensive pair. Offensive zone face-off to the Raiders goalie's right. Baru in the circle here. Goldberg in the slot. Mayer goes down playing that puck. Raiders get it out of the zone. Ladigan will drop it back for Lennon. Lennon near his own blue line. Then going to head for Goldberg. Goldberg had a little trouble handling that when he does finally chip it down. Baru, the first forechecker now. Baru breaks up the play. That shot by Goldberg got sent back out. Ladigan has it. Vengeance are onside. So Ladigan moving through traffic, trying to push the puck deep. Ladigan still chasing this puck over to the right side. Ladigan back out. Lennon back across. Baru battles off one Raider. Goes down. Knocked down from behind. So far side of the mid-wall. That one took a bad bounce. Just exited the zone. Lennon, good reach there. Chip that one towards the Raiders zone, but they will control. They go far side now, and they will enter the zone on the right wing and drop one back. Baru, good engagement over there. Ladigan trying to free this puck up. Ladigan hustling across. Ladigan still chasing around now near side. Ladigan's going to skate one ahead here. Ladigan shovels one ahead. That's Fairman. Fairman left side shot. Just saved by the Raiders goalie, as he got a piece of it with his glove, and then it hit the netting behind. So Fairman with a good look on net there. No score, 6.5 minutes to play. Your line is Abel, Meissner, Fairman, Ulowitz, Robinson. Offensive zone face-off here to the Raiders goalie's left. Abel will take this face-off. Fairman in the slot. No, we got... All right, Fairman and Meissner are off. Armstrong and Moore are on. Moore collects his puck in the corner, drops it back for Robinson. Robinson will walk one in, let go of a shot. That's a lot of traffic to block back out. Robinson can't pinch from there. Raiders. Stretch pass broken up by Abel. Still trying to collect it here. Abel will circle back around. This time Abel trying to protect the puck here. Abel will control and enter. He's got a bunch of Raiders in front of him. Abel left wing. Waits. Sends one back. Ulowitz. Ulowitz to Abel. Abel left wing. Let's go with a shot. That one saucering across to the other side. Robinson. That was Moore. Moore. Ulowitz. Ulowitz. Abel. Abel from the point. Wrister. Save. And just loose. Moore was crashing. No, I was Robinson. Robinson was crashing there from the right side. So Robinson got really deep there from a defensive position there to crash the net. 5:49 to play. We do have we're on the power play. I kind of missed that one as Robinson walks this one in. Across to the left side, there's a shot deflected wide. So 40 more seconds on the power play. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention here. Ulowitz tries to walk one in here. Ulowitz over to Abel. Abel on the wing. Abel back across to Robinson. Robinson's shot. No, that's wide right. Abel behind the net trying to center. Back out to the wing. More Robinson. Robinson. Armstrong. Armstrong from the right side. Back to Robinson. Robinson on the right wing. Drops one down. Raiders send one back out of the zone. Vengeance have to clear. Ulowitz taps on head for Robinson. Robinson drops one down into the zone. Vengeance making a change. 5 minutes to play. Raiders back at full strength. Mayer played that puck at the blue line. Kept it in. Barbish. Forechecker here. Barbish trying to be the first one to it. Barbish slides under a hit and drops the puck deep. Raiders send it around into the right corner. Under 5 minutes to play. Baru, good hit over there as well. Barbish up for Baru. Baru on the wing. Baru's back check there. That puck is still on the mid-wall. Barbish comes across. Mayer, Tusick across. Ulowitz, his shot goes airborne. That's going to land in the trapezoid behind the net. This puck comes up. Tusick has it. Tusick's shot deflected, never made it to the net. Mayer will chase it back out into the corner. Mayer tried to get rid of that puck. Tusick walks it in on the right wing. Tusick's shot. Low right, just saved by the Raiders goalie. This puck goes airborne into the netting. So, Vengeance with a couple of good deep shots, including Tusick's last one, where it was headed for the right corner of the net. Saved by the Raiders goalie. 4:08 to play. Offensive zone faceoff coming up. Baru, Mayer, Barbish, Tusick, and Wadzynski. Baru's faceoff. One out to Tusick. Tusick, let's go for Rister here. Saved by the Raiders goalie. Kicks out to the corner. Barbish first one to it. Barbish waits for the hit there. Raiders do whip one out of the zone far side. Wadzynski controls. Wadzynski across for Tusick. Tusick near side. Tusick out for Goldberg. Goldberg chips it into the zone. 3:47 to play. Goldberg chasing this puck deep. Raiders stop right there. Send it up the mid-wall. Abel, who's on, chips the puck deep. Now Goldberg battling for it over on the far side. Raiders up the mid-wall far side. Don't get a lot on that. Fairman, who's on, breaks up the play. Abel trying to control in the slot. Raiders accidentally put a shot on their own net. Fairman's got it on the far side. Fairman makes a move here. Drops it down for Abel. Abel in the middle. Goldberg shot, no. Raiders whip it back out of the zone. Wadzynski, Fairman. Fairman in the corner. Fairman tries to center one. It's dropped deep. Raiders back out. Wadzynski holds. Backhands one back into the zone, but Raiders will bring it across and they're skating out. Coming up in the 3-minute mark here is a shot wide left of the net. Wadzynski coming around here. Wadzynski waits. Overshoots, has Fairman over there. But Raiders pull it past him. This time, Fairman won't chip one out of the zone. Fairman still back-checking here now. Fairman still fighting for that puck. Fairman to Abel. Abel. Let's go for Rister. That's in! So, Fairman to Abel for the score at 2:47 in the third. If it's any consolation, it ruins the shutout for the Raiders goalie. Vengeance on the board. Abel, what a shot. That was a deep one, too. Caught the high corner of the net. So, Baru, Mayer, Barbish are your forwards. Lennon, Ladigan, defensive pair. Raiders control this faceoff as they fall over the blue line. Lennon controls near side. Lennon into the corner. Lennon to Mayer. Mayer takes a hit over there. Barbish will pick it up. Barbish pushing ahead near side. Barbish into the zone. Puts one on net. Raiders goalie got a piece of it. Coming up the mid-wall. Mayer's pinching in here. But Raiders get it into the neutral zone. Lennon controls now. Lennon across for Ladigan. Ladigan far side. Ladigan back to Lennon. Lennon will gain the red line and drag it in. Raiders going to... Hell, I had a guy streaking through the neutral zone. Fortunately, Mayer's able to drop it back down. Baru forechecking on the far side. This puck's out of the zone. Ladigan will control at the 2-minute mark. Far side, Ladigan, near side, Lennon. Armstrong's on here with Moore and Baru. Ladigan chips it down left side. He's coming off for a change. Lennon also coming off for a change. No defenseman on here for Vengeance right now as Raiders try to exploit that on the far side. It's kept out. Moore back for Robinson. Robinson gains the red line, chips it down. That puck's behind the net. 1:35 to play. Raiders far side. Took a weird bounce off the mid-wall. Ulowitz controls. Ulowitz through the neutral zone. Goldberg lost his stick, so he will kick one into the zone. Moore waiting for some help here. Moore out across Robinson. Left side, here's a deep shot. Kicked back out to the corner. 1:12 to play. Abel took a really high hit there. Yeah, a slashing call coming up here. 1:08 to play. All right, power play line coming up here. Abel, Moore, Armstrong, Robinson, and Ulowitz. Robinson's going to let go of a shot well left and gloved by the Raiders goalie. So 1:02 to play. This power play should extend through the end of the game unless Vengeance score. Abel on for the faceoff to the Raiders goalie's left. Abel, Robinson. Robinson will drop one down for Abel on the mid-wall. This one comes back to Moore. Moore across. Ulowitz circles back around. Ulowitz didn't like what he saw there. Ulowitz on the left wing. Armstrong. Armstrong back across for Ulowitz. Ulowitz walks it in. There's a deep shot. Blocked. Armstrong into the corner. Armstrong has to chase it up the mid-wall. Armstrong across. Robinson one-timer. Ooh, that's deflected off of a Raiders skate. Still got wide. Moore. Armstrong back to Moore. Moore's tough shot. Puck is loose in the slot. Abel, no, where's that puck? It's kicked back out. It's going to be out of the zone by the Raiders as there was a pile up in front of the net. Robinson will go collect. Robinson, Ulowitz, far side. Ulowitz, head for Abel. Abel into traffic. Here's a shot. Save. No rebound. It's kicked back out to the corner. 10 seconds to play. Raiders out into the neutral zone and end-over-end puck as time runs out. Ulowitz will control this one in the final seconds of the game. And that's going to be it as Vengeance fall 4-1 to the Ajax Pickering Raiders. That's it from Detroit. Thank you all for tuning in. Vengeance with a couple of home games, I believe, next weekend. Or we off a weekend and we play. Whenever they are, the next games will be at home. So till next time, thank you.